If you track with the channel, you know that we're big fans of racing tech and racing toys, and we've tracked with a variety through the years. But as the kids have got older, there's one product that they've gravitated to more and more, and that's Scalextric's. Now, we tried out Scalextric's ARC Air in the past, but now we're looking at ARC Pro that combines the digital features of multi-car racing in Scalextric's with a whole host of those iPad-enabled gaming features too. So we were sent the Sunset Speedway Scalextric Digital ARC Pro set. Now, first of all, it's a digital set that means you can have more than 2 cars racing round your course at one time, and you use these little changer positions to switch whether you're on the inside or outside track. That not only ups the number of players, but also adds a whole new tactics. You can block other racers, you can switch lanes to get around them, you can work out whether you want to go on the outside or inside lane for particular sections of the track to try and get either faster cornering or a shorter route. This also introduces the ability to switch into a pit lane. Now, this is where it crosses over into ARC Pro, because ARC Pro uses an iPad to simulate lots of different racing situations, weather, events, oil slicks, and also track how much fuel the car has got, how much electricity is left in it, but also the wear on tyre damage. Once your tyres are worn out, you need to stop into the pits and hold down your pit repair button, and that means that you then not only fill up with fuel but also get a new set of tyres. Tactically deciding when you do that, and maybe even blocking other cars, introduces a really nice strategy to the Scalextric's racing. Now, as you can see, the Sunset Speedway pack comes with 3 cars, but you can add in an additional 3 cars to take it up to 6 players racing at the same time. And you can use little digital conversion kits if you've got Scalextric's cars already to bring them into that digital world. And of course, you can use all the Scalextric's track that you've got already to expand the course and make more ambitious circuits. Another nice feature is that if your cars come off, you don't need to worry about which track or which lane you put them back on, because your controller isn't controlling a particular lane like Scalextric's does traditionally, but you control a specific car. So it doesn't matter if you slot it back on the outside or the inside. And that makes a big difference, I think, in families, as kind of de-stressing that moment when the car flies off and getting it back on the track, and away you go. This was great fun to begin with, but what we found is it really extended the level of skill you needed to do well at Scalextric's, but also the different ways you could vary the races to make more and more use of the different features. There was KERS, there was different start types, there was an endurance version, so how many laps could you get done in a certain amount of time, along with the more traditional Grand Prix races. As a parent, I really like the added depth that this adds to Scalextric's, not only the multiple players, but all those different settings that we've been playing with for weeks now and still having a lot of fun with our Scalextric Digital. Oh. In terms of getting it set up, my boys are 10 and 13 and they could do it pretty much themselves, clipping the track together as you can see here. To get started and then add in a third player, you do need to sync a controller, and you do that by holding down a button on the colour that you want to sync it to, turn the controller off, hold accelerator down, turn the controller back on and release the accelerator, and then it is synced. So other than that, as long as you make sure that all the tracks are clipped together, also that you don't put the powered section of track in the pit lane, you're pretty much good to go. It was really very simple and straightforward, and once it was set up, it was really robust.